Cape Town has quietly become one of the most talked about coffee cities in the world, and over 2 weeks we visited 10 of the highest rated cafes, from legendary specialty roasters to hidden neighbourhood favourites, scoring each one on coffee, latte art and atmosphere to answer one simple question: where can you find the best coffee in Cape Town? Starting in 10th place is Yebo Baba, right in Cape Town's city centre. They specialise in African roasted coffee, and whilst the latte art was missing, the coffee itself was excellent, and it's a lovely, laid-back spot to spend the morning. At number 9 is Norfolk Deli, tucked away on a quiet side street in Sea Point. Pair this with a trip to the beach, a run up the Atlantic seaboard, or like me, after touching down from a thrilling paraglide. It's clearly a favourite for the locals, and the croissants were incredible, but for me I found the coffee a little more bitter and less smooth than some of the cafes higher up the list, giving it a total of 10 out of 15. So, ratings for Pauline's in Sea Point. For overall coffee / taste, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. Latte art, 3 out of 5. And vibes, it was going quite well until they didn't have a toilet. It was too harsh. I'll give it a 3. So that's a 10 out of 15. However, the food was really nice, but just purely based on coffee alone, it's not quite reaching the heights of some of the others we've been to so far on this trip. Next up is Salt in Colt Bay, around 40 minutes from Cape Town. Alongside 2 excellent flat whites, we enjoyed their breakfast roti and signature brekkie bowl, both of which were delicious.
Latte art on point. That's really nice. I want to know what oat milk they use because that's really creamy.
The coffee and latte art both scored highly, but what makes this place really special is the vibes. Salt has a beautiful seafront location in Colt Bay, a stunning coastal town. Today we are in Greenpoint at Montreal Coffee and Bagels. This place is most famous for their coffees in a can, but we've got to go for the flat white first, and then I think we'll have that maybe to take away. This is what we're looking at in terms of flat whites. That is really good actually, nice taste. And also got the Beck Bagel, which is bacon, fried egg and grilled cheddar. Nice, thank you.
Thanks so much.
And yeah, we could not leave without getting a coffee in a can. Actually, I've gone for an iced latte, and Jessica has got, what was it? A flirty matcha.
I got the flirty matcha, which was just with strawberries, and yeah, I don't know what I was expecting, but like, is that a syrup? Yeah, it must be some sort of like strawberry puree. It's so good.
I like that place. Let's do ratings, considering we're doing it on the flat white rather than the iced cans. Taste of the coffee was really good. 4 out of 5. Latte art was okay. 3 out of 5. And vibes, I actually really liked it. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5 for vibes. So that is 12 out of 15 in total, which puts it near to the top of the leaderboard. Good morning guys, we are on our way to Hermanus today and have stopped off in the Strand area for coffee and breakfast at Pajamas Jam Eatery. To be honest, when we were driving up I doubted whether we were in the right place. It's basically on some kind of industrial estate, but as soon as you step in, it is like you've stepped into another world. It is so pretty in here. We've just ordered the usual flat whites and we're now waiting for breakfast to arrive. I know this video isn't about the food, but take a look at this. Sausage, tomato, bacon, mushrooms, polenta, butter beans, 2 poached eggs, and some of the famous sourdough. Yeah, Pajamas and Jam has been a great find on our way to Hermanus. Fully recommend it. In terms of the coffee ratings, the vibes in here are immaculate, so that's a straight up 5 out of 5. The taste, delicious. Again, no notes really, 5 out of 5. The latte art was good, but it didn't blow me away, so I'm going to give that a 3 out of 5. 13 out of 15 in total, but yeah, absolutely love everything about Pajamas and Jam. This morning we are on Bree Street and we have come out to Rosetta Coffee. It's very quick and easy to see that Rosetta are serious about coffee, and whilst they do have a food menu which is delicious, it's all about the beans and the coffee and the different types that are available here. You can see that from the way that they're pouring, the equipment that they're using, and refined sophistication. I really like it. What I would say, the latte art wasn't quite there. I'd give it more of a 3 out of 5 rather than a 4 or a 5. However, the taste and the vibes were on point. So we got 5 for both vibes and coffee, and then 3 for the latte art. It does bring it to a 13 out of 15. However, that sounds a little bit harsh because we just had a fantastic time here and both the coffee and the food were delicious. We're coming into our top 3 now, but honestly all of these coffee shops deserve your visit when in Cape Town. It's hard to separate these next 3, so let's round up where we've been so far. At number 10, Yebo Baba. In joint 8th, Norfolk Deli and Pauline's. Joint 6th was Salt and Montreal, and in joint 4th was Pajamas Jam and Rosetta. And now in at number 3, we're at the Time Out Market on the V&A waterfront at Nosh Café. They serve a choice of specialty beans, including the highly rated Truth coffee, and this was one of the most polished coffee experiences of the trip. We paired our flat whites with some delicious pastries, and whilst Jessica wasn't completely sold on the oat milk, I thought the coffee was excellent. Add in some seriously impressive latte art and the buzzing atmosphere of the Time Out Market, and Nosh earns a total of 13.5 out of 15.
I got a nice latte with lacto-free milk. Just a side note, soya milk and lacto-free milk is actually free, all the rest you have to pay for. I just decided for a little change. This, solid 10 out of 10. No notes. But the only note, it says you got what it takes. Usually when I get oat milk, it is a lot more creamier, and I do think it takes away the taste from the coffee. I've noticed, because I feel like I can taste the coffee and I'm really enjoying the coffee. The vibes, it's really cute here. Nice, clean aesthetic. Like the views in the background, gorgeous.
Yeah, the staff was super friendly as well, and the guy knew what he was doing with the latte art as well. Saw him make a couple before ours. Let's do 4 for coffee, 5 for art, and 5 for vibes. That gives Plato a total of 14 out of 15, leaving us with just one more place to visit. Origin Coffee Roasting. We are at Origin Coffee, which apparently is like one of the pioneers here in Cape Town. I think they also have a few places in London as well, but you can tell straight away that this place is serious about coffee. I got a choice of beans, that's always a good start. And yeah, just like loads of different coffee, merch and equipment, but also great food as well. So I've just gone ahead and ordered the Eggs Benedict with smoked salmon, and Jessica has got the shakshuka. As good as the food was, the coffee was always the main event. From the beautifully poured flat white to Jessica's refreshing cold brew, everything felt expertly crafted. It quickly became clear why Origin has earned such an outstanding reputation, both in Cape Town and worldwide. Origin, that is going to be difficult to beat. Coffee, I'm going to go 5 out of 5. Art, really good, didn't blow my socks off, 4 out of 5. And vibes, really nice. And the people were super nice as well. 5 out of 5. Got 14 out of 15. So there you have it. The best coffee in Cape Town is at Plato and Origin in joint first place with 14 out of 15. Thank you for watching. Now live on our channel is also everything we did in Cape Town, the food that made us fall in love with this incredible city, and the 3 day trips you can't miss when you're here. Subscribe to see more travels very soon. Goodbye.